folks, what is up, and welcome to another Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. Again, I'm your host, Zach, joined by our voice actor, Wes.
Hello!
Our actual lawyer, Pridge.
Good evening.
And our also actual voice actor, Mark Takeshi Ota, the voice of Ryunosuke Naruhodo?
Hello.
Give it up.
Give a warm save data welcome.
For Mark Takeshi Ota, the voice of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Oh my god, that's me.
I can't believe. I cannot believe that we were able to get you. So thank you again very, very much. Shout out to, again, the person who just added you randomly on Blue Sky and said, oh, you guys should get Mark on. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way. But you responded to it. And you said, you were like, oh, I'd love to do that sometime. And I was like, okay, let me go right to the DMs right now. Like,
yeah, no, I remember that. I think it was like a thing. Was it where you announced something and then somebody said, "Oh, I wonder if it's Mark" or something like that?
Yeah,
it was
like, our last guest. Yeah, we had Twyfairy on, and somebody was like, "Oh, maybe it's Mark," and I was like, "Listen, I don't know how cool you think we are, but
I mean,
and here we are.
Cool.
But here we are, you know."
Somehow we must be cool enough.
Yeah, we're still not cool, but we have Mark on with us.
We do have Mark now.
Don't worry, guys. I feel like I'm in great company because I'm not cool. I'm just
you're
just
fantastic.
a little
You're
nerdy
fantastic.
boy. But thank you all. I think you guys are the cool ones, you know. Like, so I feel honored to be here and allowed to join your crazy silly stream because that's how I like it. I love the chaos. Chaos is my middle name, actually. Actually, it's Courage, but.
Mark, Courage, Chaos, Takeshi.
Yeah. No, actually, Takeshi. The character for Takeshi means courage. So
okay, there we go.
It's literally my middle name.
There we go. That's awesome.
Very cool.
The fact that you can actually say Courage is my middle name is really, really incredible.
Yeah.
If you want to watch this live, you can watch it every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time right here on our YouTube channel. I will say next week we will be taking off to just work with Mark's schedule and have him back because there is no way in hell we are finishing this case tonight. We'll do something, probably some Monster Prom, have a good time with that. But we will be back in 2 weeks to finish this case with Mark. And hey, if you'd like to support this channel and support us, we'd really appreciate that. Head over to our Patreon. That's patreon.com/SaveDataTeam, where you can get a bunch of cool things, including getting your name included in this Patreon song. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. Squat Coupler, Captain Malix Nani, Sparrow, Cuddy, Paulucha, and Sofino. HSM Earnless, Marks the Jester, Yane Love, Logan 01, Jack Warner. Witch Tower, Kevin, Asian, and Selfaria, Arky, Forensic, Beckner, Cole, Smart Alec, Mystic, Woody. Leprechaun, Jacob Bell, Crimson, Chrissy, Victor Alexander, Shadowed Navi, Soul Masters, BBC, Watts, and Riser, Sherlock, Sellert, Mr. Mocha, Straw Breaker, Lucas, Flug of Goldwyn, Don Ruby, John Osh, King, Gilman, H. the Heiress, and Boomer Emily. Plethora of penguins and who needs to sleep Alea, Yakta, S. Lalalitzi, JFJ, Nightwing, Ichiza, T, the driver, 458 ATD. Maho Stars, Raspberry, Crest, Will Bed, and Chosen, Din, Iguita, AC, Crow, Floppy, JC, Boxington. Anna's Bananas, Lord Byron, Siegfried, Haruka, Nayagi, Panic Ping, and Shebastine, Cynthios, Hannah, Fluffy, Senpai, Nick, Necrosis, Elijah Sly. It's official, Mr. Cola, Pastel, Sunset, Samuel, Animo, Hero, Monochrome, Gotcha, Average, B. Dessert Boy, Man, Schmargo, Blarts, Rick Rat, Dora, Maple, Traveling in a Box, and Snowcat, Conjuring, Scragsio, Croissant, Fulfilla, Written Word, Ginkgo, and Sibylla. Color Beer, Brenda, Fi, and Chimpy, the Red Fighter, Mr. Saruka, Naiki. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. But with that all out of the way, let's get back into the game.
I completely forgot this is where we left off.
Yeah. Meeting this completely not suspicious man.
Now we can all intrinsically trust with our lives.
I mean, I trust him implicitly.
I think he looks very trusting. Anybody with a monocle should be trusted, right?
Yeah.
Rule.
And what looks like a pink monogrammed bathrobe.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
He's good. But he's wearing a shirt and tie under that,
Also, he's injured. When somebody's injured, you have to trust them.
Exactly.
That's true.
No injured person has
What's
done
he
anything
gonna
bad
do?
ever.
Stab me?
Again?
Yeah, like, again? Crazy.
No umbrella. And a bandage on his left arm.
Well, pal, state your name already.
Doe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure.
John Doe. Not a name you hear in real life.
No, so they are going to acknowledge that is the default name you give to an unknown person.
Yeah.
And how no one would really ever have that name.
That's correct.
I know this man from somewhere. I'm sure of it.
So funny.
And you are Prosecutor Edgeworth.
You know my name?
Of course. I have been following the day's developments with some interest. Now, perhaps you'd care to explain why you've asked to speak with me.
I just wanted some ice cream.
Will you share?
As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance?
Forgive me, but I'm afraid I do not.
I see. Well, I believe its owner to be the would-be assassin we are seeking.
My. Well, isn't that just shocking?
I love the animation on the ice cream is so good.
He's like... And this same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm. Just like you.
All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair.
The two adversaries stare each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers. Care to tell the readers what happens next?
A showdown, that's what. A battle of wits, a battle of words.
Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks the upcoming battle will entail? Shall I let him do a tutorial for us?
We're on this is now the 8th game I think we've played in the franchise. I think we're good.
I think you're right.
Detective Gumshoe, if you've quite finished leaking my professional strategies to the press...
Oh yeah, Edgeworth. Asking someone questions is definitely a trade secret. Can't let people know that secret strategy you have of asking questions.
You also forgot psychological manipulation.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Thanks a bunch, you big old grouch. As if it would have done any harm.
Doe's
deposition.
Oh, a deposition, not disposition.
Doe's Desposito.
Desposito. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you. But you have no proof that this person is injured, as you claim. My left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right. Would you like me to show you how I use my right arm? When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required.
How could you do that with an ice cream?
God damn!
Maybe it comes out of the ice cream cone.
Oh.
Whoa! A Swiss Army cone.
Yeah.
So you contend that you were not wearing a raincoat. Is that correct?
It is. And is that so strange? Not everyone wears one, after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Team Raincoat over here. They're perfect for when a girl really needs to move.
That's actually how the crowd was separated for the speech. Separated Team Raincoat and Team Umbrella.
Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
Wow, okay, she's got bars.
Not exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue.
So you see, I am not your would-be killer.
And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe.
Please, I am just a simple ice cream Forgive me. I just really wanted a bite. My wound seems to have begun bleeding again in all the excitement.
Ew.
The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the most suspicious thing I've ever seen, even ignoring the stitches down the front of his face.
And said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time.
Don't reveal all your cards so quickly.
Mr. Doe, how did you injure your left arm anyway?
I think I know, pal. I mean, person's injured. If I remember correctly, the inside of the coat had blood on it. Yeah, there's blood on the inside, so bada bing.
Got him.
Easiest
Wow.
objection of my life.
Guys, this even hard? This game's easy. Easy
almost,
mode.
It's almost like this is the first case of a game.
Yeah, it's almost.
Almost.
You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe. But not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind. Something of vital importance.
I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. The coat does not belong to me. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation?
Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wound seems to be bleeding again.
I'll survive.
Wait. How did he hold the ice cream in his mouth like that?
I was saying, ice cream's a very hard food to hold in your mouth.
Yeah.
And the
Is
cone
he like
very
a
strongly
ventriloquist?
attached to it, huh?
You have my deepest sympathies. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway.
Oh.
What exactly are you insinuating?
As we have already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I can prove that person was you. With this decisive piece of evidence.
That's so good. Bringing back the crazy over-the-top sweating of an inanimate object.
Yeah. You see, Mr. Doe, there is a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin.
I was gonna say, is it gonna come back down in the same spot? Incredible. Attempted murder of a foreign leader, causing a diplomatic incident? They'll throw the book at you!
You can give us the silent treatment all you like, but we don't need you to talk. A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, and that will be that.
Actually, it's pretty smart, Edgeworth.
We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit that you were the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Zhangfa.
Well, if I was good at coming clean, I wouldn't have injured my arm.
Jesus Christ.
I am
damn.
not your assassin.
That took me a moment.
I was like, oh god, please don't let Mark realize the joke. He'll never come back.
My friend.
Hey, listen. We gotta break Mark in.
Oh,
we gotta break him in.
I gotta sense the vibe, you know? I like the vibes.
I'm sweating as much as this ice cream cone is right now.
The chat's gonna be like, Wes, what are you doing? Be
Oh no,
cool,
they're already
man."
saying that. They're already saying that.
I am not your assassin.
You're stubborn. I'll give you that. But if this were a game of chess, wink wink, you would already be in checkmate.
Please not the chess dimension again.
Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat.
No.
He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play.
Very well. You have me. I'll admit it. I was wearing the raincoat.
He confessed! Say the word and I'll slap the cuffs on him right now!
I don't know why, but I thought I was going
How?
to say the word and I'll slap him.
But also, how are you gonna do that, Gumshoe?
That's true. Can you,
Oh,
can you
yeah.
handcuff somebody in a cast?
That does make it more difficult.
But I did not shoot at the president.
Hold the phone. This... Oh, no, I'm so silly. In the donations, Capcom just donated $1, but I forget that you can change your name on Streamlabs. So I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute. Just $1, Capcom?
I was thinking that. It's like,
Gee, thanks, Capcom.
Yeah, Capcom's cheap.
We would never say that about you, Capcom. Hashtag Capcom creators.
Capcom is very good. Capcom has been very good to us.
Yes.
Wait, we are not going to shit on Capcom.
Oh my god. What?
Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you have proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat. And as far as I am aware, that is not a crime.
I mean, sure, I guess you've got us on that, but...
I am no assassin. I am a simple ice cream seller. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguard sprang into action and the shots rang out. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. Ah, what a beautiful sound.
What? Why'd you say that, pal?
Now, are you finally satisfied that I am telling the truth?
No. Why did you think that would work?
I was really hoping that would work. As if your story stinks. You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side, you know. Look, it's right here, plain as day. The assassin. And they're wearing a red raincoat.
Intriguing. But that is not me.
Oh, come on!
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Actually, Capcom donated again, but this time it was $100.
no, what?
And they said, "Oh, all right, geez."
What?
Wow! God,
Thank you,
bless
Capcom.
you, Capcom.
We didn't need you to do that.
Yeah, that wasn't us
Capcom.
baiting you for that.
Oh, damn.
Holy crap, Capcom! Thank you, whoever that was. Genuinely, that's incredibly generous. That's incredibly generous.
Very. Thank you. But wait, is that how you do it? Do we just neg people into giving us more money?
Wow, $1. Thanks again.
Jeez.
What can I even buy with that?
Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat today?
I mean,
from the wide panel shot, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I do
sunny
actually.
day also, wasn't it? Wasn't it a sunny day? Why would anybody be wearing a raincoat?
That's
Actually,
a good
was it
point.
raining?
I don't think it was raining.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
We've been given no inclination that the weather's bad, besides the fact that someone was wearing a raincoat.
Yeah.
It's not my first time being a lawyer, you know?
But then why? Why does he seem so sure of himself?
Simple ice cream seller. Raincoat, watching the president speak. This president bodyguards ring out. That's when this just picked. Let's hear about the moment of the shot.
Cool. So you saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshots?
Yes, if I recall correctly, they moved first. At least, the one on the left did.
Rather observant, Mr. Doe?
I am blessed with keen eyes.
Okay.
The names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security plan. And the one on the left was... Rook.
That's correct. Bastion Rook, I believe.
How do you know that?
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Well, I knew it because I knew the plans to kill the guy. Oh, damn it.
Ah, he said the quiet part loud.
I expect he noticed the light from a laser sight. The man is no amateur.
Mr. Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard for my liking. I'd say our friend here is no amateur either. I'd like you to append what you just said to your testimony, if you don't mind.
As you wish. The bodyguard on the left, Bastion Rook, was it? Was especially quick to respond.
Before I try and get this guy, everybody in the chat saying press statement 1, which I do want to say, let's not take too many detours because I want to get to Mark acting.
A simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. On the subject of ice cream, at least.
But of course, ask me anything you wish.
What is ice cream made of? Milk. Sugar. Damn, he's got me.
Nuts.
Damn it! He doesn't realize that I don't know how ice cream's made.
What?
Well
Damn
done.
Gah! I don't know the first thing about ice cream. You know what the, most important thing about making ice cream is, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Why, the most important thing about making ice cream is to approach it with a virtuous heart.
I was about to say it's love. Damn it, that's...
Trust me, that checks out, pal. That's how you make ice cream.
And what does virtue have to do with anything?
Without proper reverence for the craft, I'm afraid all you'll ever make are sweetened crystals of ice. There, I hope that you now see.
That's incredible.
I am nothing more than an ice cream seller.
I mean, that's a very generic, but also very apt statement.
Yeah,
isn't it? like it works. Like, damn.
Pretty
no
impressive. Yeah. All right, I'm pretty sure.
Just present the plan, right?
Yeah. Because I mean,
because it doesn't say his name on that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's like, how does he know that guy's name?
I mean, ice cream sellers are often really good friends with bodyguards, so.
That's true.
Bodyguard's gonna need some ice cream at some point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of the job.
Exactly.
Yeah. You gotta know the crowd, right? You gotta know your customers. You know, as an ice cream seller, you gotta match the ice cream to the customer. You know
what they say. You know what they say in the business. You gotta stay frosty.
Oh. But you don't want to get iced.
Yeah. As I suspected, you are more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe.
You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh? Then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguard's names.
There we go.
You knew it.
What?
You knew it.
You jest, surely. You were the one who spoke their names aloud. Rook and Knight, was it?
Didn't say the first name, bro.
Didn't say Bastion.
We only know those names thanks to the security plan. But look closely. Only their surnames appear. Yet we all clearly heard you say the name Bastian Rook.
Gotta say, the sax in this song is really doing it for me.
I mean, clearly a rookie mistake, wasn't it?
You said
Mark,
that one
you
with
fit
your
in
whole
just fine.
chest.
Hey, listen. If we keep telling these jokes, we're gonna be here all night.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. How did this man?
Just four comedy kings over here, you know?
Where is our stage?
How did you come to possess such information? Information we ourselves didn't have.
Seems pretty darn suspicious to me!
Well, how did you know? Explain yourself!
It was merely a slip of the tongue.
That's not how some of the tongue works.
No, yeah. You can't just create a first name out of nowhere.
Some of the tongue is not saying information you shouldn't know.
Did I also forget that ice cream gives you clairvoyance?
Damn it! I can't dispute that because I don't know the first thing about ice cream.
Another lie. He is the assassin. Just like we said.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I
Come
think it's getting
now,
hot.
miss. It's a little too soon to be jumping to such conclusions. I did know their names, yes. And the reason for that is...
Well,
I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted.
what?
Everyone knows bodyguards and ice cream sellers are friends.
Really?
We have something of a connection. And his is a name I could never forget.
You think we're stupid, pal? Well, you think he's stupid, pal? Stop lying!
Detective, don't lump me in with you. I am not lying. I am, as I have always been, a simple ice cream seller. And an acquaintance of Bastian Rook. Yes.
Objection! And I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that. It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct?
Please, you are more than welcome to ask him. Although, I think that might be difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the President's safety. But suppose you are able to speak with him, and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you prove I was the shooter?
Man, come on.
If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat?
It wasn't raining? Yeah, because it was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. Far better to let my wound breathe, no? Or would you rather I had let it fester?
Is he actually going to worm his way out of this?
I mean, I'd be shocked if he did, but...
Definitely gonna try, isn't he?
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest the man! He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already.
He looks like Ouchie.
Yes,
Yeah, that is him.
So...
Is he a descendant of him?
Yes, Mark, they literally made Ouchie as the older generation version of this character.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Uh-huh.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
He's in pretty much every game, and he's always like a bumbling kind of
Yeah.
like he is.
Yeah, no, very good.
You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I am not.
No! Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. There's gotta be something you can do.
Damn.
Shocking scenes here, as the culprit seems all but certain to escape justice.
It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well. As I will clearly be viewed with suspicion no matter what I say, I might as well share what I know.
What do you know? What's his angle here?
I saw them. I saw another person with a red hood.
Again, this image looks like it belongs to an entirely different video game. It's so funny to me. Are you kidding?
It's the person you captured in your photograph. And how did his raincoat get so red? I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It was still raining then. Their outfit was the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention. As did the laser beam that was aimed directly at the president's head.
I mean, that tracks. That tracks.
That is pretty eye-catching.
He's claiming there was another red-hooded person? Preposterous!
I knew that if anyone saw me dressed similarly to this individual, I could fall under suspicion myself. And so, naturally, I removed my raincoat.
Objection! So not only did you see the assassin, but they were wearing exactly the same thing as you. How very convenient.
I had thought you might find it far-fetched.
Damn. If only.
I know.
Hence my not mentioning it until now. I know you law enforcement people are very skeptical types. you would never have believed me.
I mean, respectfully look at yourself, sir.
Especially not if I had said that the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor.
Well, I know you don't mean me. I wasn't even summoned until after the shooting.
No, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. Your colleague over there.
Oh shit.
Huh? Me?
Yes, the photograph will prove it, I am sure.
The laser
You
is
see.
pointing at his back, which is incredible.
Right at him.
Adam?
Again, I really like the idea that Payne was the target, and they missed.
They missed terribly.
Point blank range.
You see, right there in front of the person with the red hood.
That's me, yes, but what exactly are you saying?
What's his endgame here?
As I mentioned, I have been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. And while pondering the details, I noticed something strange.
Strange? What exactly?
Come now, a man of your talents should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Picture shows the chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter. But there's nothing weird about that, is there?
Think carefully. The picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. One of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered is inconsistent with what we see here.
How do you know which pieces of evidence we
Yeah,
have?
how do you know what evidence was gathered?
Because he's been following us this whole time, Mr. Edgeworth.
No. Left side. I don't think it's any of the other pictures. Unless they're trying to say that but that's after. Coat.
Is it the tape?
Yeah, what was in the tape again?
Because you can hear Payne speaking.
Right. Trying to signal crowd as if trying to shake off the reports. The meeting is scheduled for just after the speech. Yes, the president wants to thank us personally. He seems pretty pleased to be able to put the whole Yatagarasu situation behind him. The president thrusts his fists in the air as the excitement reaches a fever pitch. Bang. So it's that his hand is in the air at that moment in the picture. Which, like, he could have raised his hand several times in the speech, but
Only one hand raise.
allowed per speech.
Yeah.
Of course! The tape! It contradicts the photograph.
Ah, so you have noticed at last.
What's he going on about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Someone's missing. Someone who should be here.
Huh? But who?
Oh, no, we're idiots. It's that...
I was gonna say, yeah, that was not... What are we at?
It's that Tabby was the one who's supposed to be standing behind them.
So
She
claiming
caught them on
Tabby
the
was
recording.
the killer.
Yeah.
Who, indeed?
The person who is missing from this photograph is...
Boom.
We got you, Tabby.
Huh?
Miss Lloyd? No thoughts.
How do you figure that?
Mr. Payne's voice can clearly be heard on Ms. Lloyd's tape. Considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor,
Oh, there were these two old guys standing right in front of me.
Yeah.
They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
She must have been very close indeed to capture it on tape.
You're right. But she's not in the picture.
Precisely. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you still believe that you have been hounding the right person?
I mean, yes, but...
Ms. Lloyd, would you mind answering a few questions?
Whoa! Y'all are fixing to put me under the microscope now? Alright, sure. Knock yourselves out. I got nothing to hide.
Alright, I swear, Mark, that this is the last testimony before your character
No,
shows
don't
up.
stress, don't stress. It's good. It makes me understand the case a little bit also. So don't worry about it.
It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. Nah, I was running all over, roving reporter style. And that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot, and the tapes from where I was standing in another.
Okay.
So quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding.
I was a step ahead. This is where we point out that the fist is raised in the air like it was in the conversation, so she should have been right there.
Like he just doesn't care. Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you.
There's no doubt about the voices on the tape. That was Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor. I'm certain of it.
Tabby wouldn't lie to us. I know she wouldn't. I trust her intrinsically, even though I've known her for like...
I was gonna say, Kay, you just met her.
I just have a good vibe about people.
She's a kindred, spunky teen spirit.
Yeah.
But if she did, that would mean...
That she's a perp!
What?
Will you quit messing with me? As if I could have done a thing like that. Little old me.
I might be inclined to believe you, if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency.
It does? I thought it was pretty good.
Seems I have no choice to present her with the evidence and expose the contradiction. Seems I have no choice but to play the video game.
No. Stand still. Running over. Picture must have been taken while I was in one spot and the tapes when I was in another. Okay, this is the hand, the fist raised.
Objection! Ms. Lloyd, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie. Wouldn't you say?
Dan.
You're dang right it is, and I don't lie.
And yet, the photograph and the recording were definitely taken at the same time.
What? You can't prove that.
Oh, but I can. The evidence is right here in these pictures. This one in particular shows something that lines up precisely with when you were making your recording. What part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time as Miss Lloyd's recording?
Are they going to ask us to point out the fist raised?
Click on the fist.
See here. The president has his fist raised.
And what about it?
Would you be so kind as to play us the tape again?
It ain't that simple.
What if I were to tell you that you don't have a choice?
You don't make it easy, do you, Ruffles?
Remember, we are concerned with the moment the president raised his fist. No criminal organization, no matter how big, is above the law.
Incredible.
The president thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches a fever pitch.
There! That's the moment right there!
Correct. We've now confirmed when it occurred in the recording.
Which means Tabby should be in the picture too.
And she is. Right there for all to see.
I know
For Miss Lloyd is in fact the person with the red hood.
I know we already talked about this, but this is messing me up with us playing a game by Black Tabby games with the character named Tabitha in it.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Every time I hear Tabby, I'm getting confused.
Oh, that was good! Also, that's so dangerous! Like, why do you have that
Having
bear
a
trap
bear
there?
trap?
They could just chomp your arm. So you're a shooter, huh?
I don't even own a jacket like that.
That's right. From everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is...
John, is this a trick question?
We have already proven that the raincoat belongs to Mr. Doe. You, Ms. Lloyd, were wearing something else. Something that also happened to have a red hood.
So there were two people with red hoods all along?
Indeed. Mr. Doe's last statement was true.
Wait, but we only found one raincoat. Where's the other one?
Oh, that's right. Remember what she said last time
About
her jacket?
Oh, it's reversible.
Oh, that's clever.
Our ice cream seller never mentioned a raincoat, only a red hood. So tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd.
Oh, look at that.
Huh?
Yeah.
This old bit? Yeah, you can even see it. It's red
You
on the
see the
inside.
little
That's
red.
good.
You do. That's pretty good
Yeah.
detail.
Huh? This old thing? Well, the best thing about it, like I said, is if you get a mud and such on it. It's reversible, see? So you just turn it inside out and...
Why did you... Why you got halfway through that thought before you realized?
Just as I thought.
The inside of her hood. It's red.
That's right. And when the incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was visible.
Got a dead to rights.
What's going on here? What are you really up to, huh, pal?
Wait! I never even wore it that way round.
Perhaps if you would allow us to examine it, we could confirm that for ourselves.
And y'all are gonna confirm that? How exactly?
It was raining right up until the president's speech, correct? That much has been established already. And as you yourself said...
Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow or shine, my trusty parka every time.
If you haven't reversed your parka since the rain, then the inside should be dry.
Wait a sec now. I got this big old backpack on, see? So I can't take off my jacket. Yeah.
Oh, well, if you have a backpack on, I guess we can't question you anymore.
That's
Yeah. we need a...
Fix that. We gotta find another person. This is clearly not her.
backpack effects,
Yeah. We need a court order to get her to remove her backpack.
Yeah.
Maybe I could show y'all some other time.
You think an excuse that weak is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth? You think it's gonna wash like my jacket doesn't get washed?
Aww.
Well,
Shucks.
what are you waiting for? If you're innocent, take it off and show us!
You can't say that.
Yeah, Gumshoe, you can't just tell girls things.
Yeah. Don't just take it off.
No, that's not what I meant!
Oh, jeez. I'm going to jail now.
Worse, you're getting canceled.
No more gumshoe.
This was the moment when they decided he wasn't going to be in the Ace Attorney
technically,
series
once we
anymore.
finish this game, that will be the last game in the franchise he's
Yep.
in. So.
There's no more Gumshoe after that.
Oh, I'm gonna miss the big lug.
It wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the dang president. I could never.
If that's true, Miss Lloyd, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you chose to wear a parka with a red hood here today?
I'm sorry, Ruffles. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't.
Red's my favorite color. Like, what could it be? What could it be?
But I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me now, you hear?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit. Who's it gonna be?
Who said that?
Who said what?
Of course, that's the first
The
thing that
first
this character
thing
fucking
he says.
What? Is that me?
That is in fact you. We do. If you want to wait until he shows up, we technically have a gimmick to voice.
We
Unnamed characters.
we do have a character that is question mark, which is our,
do you?
which is Swedish guy who goes, "Hold your horses! It's a little too soon for the end game."
If you wanted to wait until he actually walks, which should be literally one line after this, to get
I don't
your
mind.
impression
I'm
when
still
you
also
see
like-
him, you know?
Yeah. Also, I'm fine. Like sometimes the voice evolves as I get to know the person.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly.
Oh, for sure.
Totally.
But I'm
totally.
not. I'm not. It's all right. I'll just give for something.
Sure.
Hold your horses. It's a little soon for the end game now, is it?
Oh, oh, I like it. A little accent.
No idea what will happen.
Yeah, alright, I'm Scottish now.
Honestly, I kind of dig it.
That goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this one the moment you made your opening move.
That's one of the men from Kay's photograph.
Yeah, guess I'd better introduce myself.
Whoa!
Good with a gun.
What? He is Revolver Ocelot.
He's still going.
So you can't do
He's
that.
literally pointing a gun at us.
You can't do that.
I have terrible trigger discipline.
I've got a license for this, don't you worry. The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard.
Okay, so this guy did it, huh?
No.
Also, something about the head of security for a
Never.
president using a revolver is so, like...
Awesome.
Do you not have a more reliable standard? Yes, it is awesome, because revolvers are awesome. But do you not have a more reliable standard issue handgun?
Nah.
Or is it really just all about the vibes?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the gun that my grandfather gave to my father and then to me.
It's a family gun.
I shall not break the curse. And second in command of his security detail.
Point that thing somewhere else, pal. What the heck's wrong with you?
Sorry. Can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good.
That's sick.
Oh yeah, that line's pretty good.
Yeah.
You're not a member of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun?
I mean,
But also, I do want to stress, terrible trigger discipline.
yes.
You might ever walk around with your finger on the trigger of a revolver. Do revolvers even have safeties?
He's like putting the weight on it too. Like he could shoot
I know,
Edgeworth's
yeah.
foot any second right now.
He's trying to accidentally discharge that firearm.
It's another thing.
The revolver
injured,
was
so-
in my life, and I know this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But he's injured, so he has to be trustworthy, right? It's the same as with the
you're
man.
right.
That's right. He couldn't hurt a
my
fly.
God, he's got a neck
Exactly.
brace.
Yeah, people that are injured never lie. That's just how it is. Yeah. This old girl's on loan from Zhengfa. Temporarily issued us as presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I got 2 tidbits of news for ya. You want the good or the bad first? Choice is yours.
Okay, it's pretty fucking cool though.
I'm indifferent. Whichever you prefer.
Oh, really? You're giving up the first move advantage, just like that. Whatever. Your loss. Guess I'll push out the first pawn then.
What is
Why
he doing
are you-
right now?
Why are you groping the air?
Groping the pawn in midair and just moving it like that. Yes.
I know that's what you think you're doing, but that's not what it looks like you're doing.
Darling, it's fine. This is how we do it here. Close
So,
your pretty little mouth.
you play a little chess, I take it.
Ah, Grandmaster. Ah, fellow fan, are ya? Mr. Red Suit with the ruffles and the beautiful flowing hair, huh?
I'd make Magnus Carlsen shit his britches.
Wow, he just name dropped Magnus Carlsen. Wow.
I like a challenge.
The name's Edgeworth, and you could say I dabble.
Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay. Didn't suffer so much as a scratch.
He didn't? That's a relief.
Oh, good. I'm so happy about that. Of everyone here, I think I am the most pleased of this news. Particularly for the young lady here. That means there is no longer a murder charge on the table. So anyone under suspicion can, go home now?
Yes.
That is good news. Huh, Tabby?
Yeah, 'cause I never.
Oh, now for the bad news. The only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job.
So it's bad news that you did your job?
Yeah, I know.
Don't think about it too much, my dear.
Oh, I see what he's about to say.
Yes, one of us did anyhow. Our boss. Eh? Put himself in the line of fire.
You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Rook.
Yeah. It's game over for him. Oh, that's sad. He died?
Mark, respectfully, have you played a lot of these Ace Attorney games?
Wait, people die in these games? No!
I'm just going with the emotion of the role.
What?
No way! Somebody died in an Ace Attorney game?
Never. He can't die. He's a rook.
Rook
He's
is
invincible.
dead. A genuine loss.
Oh, he's his old mate.
Oh, you're saying that, Tabby?
Yeah. Your friend here killed my colleague. My brother in arms.
Aw, heck no! I didn't do it! I didn't kill anybody! I could never!
Jesus!
I'd shut my mouth if I were you. Murderer! Exclamation mark. Sure. We did what we had to do. sacrificed one of her pieces to protect the president. But to lose someone like him during the castling, it's a real shame.
I was gonna say they castled, but yeah, wow, the game made the joke for me.
Very good.
They can't keep getting away with this.
Castling? What's that even mean?
Yeah, he doesn't know chess.
It's a chess term. You wouldn't understand. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where a rook switches places with the king.
Then why didn't he just say so?
Because
Mr. Knight, was it?
Yeah. What?
We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions.
Sorry, no can do.
And why not?
That's the third piece of news, and it's the piece you're gonna like the least.
I thought you said there were only two.
1, 2. Hold on a minute. I'm good at the shooting, not so good at the math. All right. So, the National Police Force of Zhengfa will be handling things from here.
What?
I mean, that's probably to be expected, I assume. I don't know.
I mean, they definitely want to be pretty involved.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You better be kidding, pal!
This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over.
You are, the Edgeworth, right? The one who solved the Yatagarasu case. The president mentioned you.
I'm honored to have warranted his attention.
Makes sense that the chief prosecutor would assign this one to you.
Wait, did the chief assign me to appease the president?
But that was a mistake. A big one. They should have given the case to somebody with a spine.
Says the guy in a
You're
neck
free.
brace.
Well, at least my spine is intact.
Oh, that's a cheap shot. You're free to take it up with President Wang. If you enjoy diplomatic incidents, that is.
Oh boy, do we.
Yeah. You, whoever I'm pointing at, you're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plane.
Oh, I've never been on a plane. Wait, no! No! I never did nothing! I swear!
We can do this the hard way if you like. In Zhengfa, justice is served one way or the other.
Again, you can't just pull out a gun. Like
I
that.
think I can. I just did, didn't I?
That's
I'm
true,
the
nobody's
presidential
stopping him.
bodyguard. Yeah, is anybody stopping me? I don't think so.
Ruffles, come on! You gotta help me out here, please?
Miss Lloyd. She was the one in the red hood. There's no denying that now. But I can't help feeling we still don't know the whole truth behind this case.
I'm innocent. You gotta believe me.
She gotta give a better story than that, though, innit?
Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it ends?
Edgeworth, after that last case, I never want to hear you question if it's ending or not.
The look in her eyes, crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared.
Criminals can't
If
be
I let
scared.
him-
They're people too.
No, criminals have no soul. And if I let him take her, we'll never know what really happened.
Objection! Oh, no.
Somebody's eking.
What?
Huh?
What the?
Get your filthy hands off of... Get my crotch.
Oh, shit!
Oh my gosh, he can't slit his throat because he has a neck brace on!
I'm protected.
Yes!
I saw this coming.
Darn it!